Our next guest is a dog that you may have seen on the show before, and that's because unfortunately, just a couple of weeks ago, Draco got adopted and then sadly returned. And it happens, but now he's here looking at another opportunity at a forever home, and as sad as we are that he got returned, we're also super excited to see him because everybody here loves Draco. He was in the front office yesterday. He greets everyone who walks in. He's definitely one of my favorite dogs, and he is just the kindest, gentlest, most affectionate dog that we have here right now. His favorite thing is to sit on anything. He likes to sit on laps. He likes to sit on your feet if you're standing. He wants to be in your space. He basically just likes to put his butt on everything. He even likes to poop on trees. So he is a funny guy. He does play with some toys, but more than anything, he just wants to cuddle and be affectionate. I've taken him out to events before, and he just plops on random strangers' laps. So he's a really kind of well-adjusted guy. He doesn't like a lot of loud noises, though. When the other dogs are really going to town barking, it makes him a little bit uncomfortable, which is why he enjoys being up front so much, because it's a little bit quieter there. He does have a basic sit. He does try to give his paw. He walks really nicely on his harness. Without a harness, he does pull quite a bit, but with the harness, he seems to do better. So definitely recommend a harness for him. But if you're just looking for, a super, chill, cuddly guy, he is definitely one to take home. He did go to one of our Peaceable Paws puppy camps. So, he learned some basic manners there. We have all that information so his new owners can follow up and make sure he continues to get those things. But also, those people see hundreds of dogs every year, and they were like, if I was going to take one home, it would be this one. So he's getting, definitely 5-star reviews from people who are super dog savvy and knowledgeable.
So as you mentioned, he was returned. What happened?
So as has been the case with several of our dogs, not just Draco, but also Miles and Dixie, was chasing the cats in the house. It's a fairly natural response when the cats run. It hits that predatory drive thing in the dog and they want to chase. Those are things that you can work on if you're committed to that in terms of doing the counter conditioning and making sure that you're doing proper introductions, but for the safety of animals, with all of those dogs that got returned for chasing the cats, we just advised that they go to homes without cats moving forward. There was also a minor incident, which we don't tend to have a lot of details on, with a young grandchild in the household. Not any severe bite or anything like that, but we don't know whether it was just play or if the kid was in the dog's face. So for that reason, we did go ahead and change him to 6+, but people who work here have had their kids around him and feel very comfortable because he's just such an easygoing guy. So unfortunately, we don't have more information about that scenario, but we're just going to go ahead and say 6+, so that the kids then have a little bit more of an understanding. Don't get in the dog's face, don't poke him in the ear, those types of things. If you think that this guy is going to be the perfect guy to keep you warm, all winter long and even during the summer by cuddling up with you, then you can make an appointment to meet him by going to visitfcac.as.me.